everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be doing a gel polish set, but before we do the gel polish set I'm going to just quickly show you the Blingline lamp that I got and some Blingline gel polishes, because I've been using their hard gels but I haven't actually got around to using their gel polish yet. They don't have a massive selection of gel polishes on the Little Nail Shop's website, but I thought I'd just get a few and try them because I love their hard gel. So we thought I thought I'd give the gel polish a go. So this is the Blingline lamp. As I said before, it's from the Little Nail Shop. I'm going to leave their website in the description box below, so you can go and find them. I really like this lamp. I was pleasantly surprised because I don't know what I was expecting, but I actually really like it. And right, so it comes with a UK plug, obvs, because we're in the UK. It's got a little pink spare hat, which I thought was really cute. Now I'm going to keep the black hat on it because my room, or my nail area bit, is predominantly white and grey, so I thought the white and black would go better. It's not massive in size, it's a nice dinky size, and I'll tell you what I liked about it as well, it's got some weight to it as well. Like, you get some lamps that I've tried previously have been small and lightweight and plasticky. You don't get that with this. It's just a nice, I don't know, it's just a really, it's weird, I don't know what it is about the lamp, I just really like this lamp. So you get a 30, 60, 90 and a 120 low heat setting, second timer. See, that's the black hat and this is the white hat. White? No, it's the pink hat. So they're really easy to swap over. The pink is a great pink, I'm not going to lie, but I just think I prefer the black for me. So I should pop that back on, there we go. It's sort of, it's a bit rubbery. I don't know if it's silicone. It might be silicone actually, but it's got sort of a rubbery feel to it. So, that's the power adapter clips into the back. On the inside, don't look at me. Ugly mug. Right, so this blue stuff here it comes off. It's like, I don't know what you call it. It's like that plastic, protective coating stuff that you get on things sometimes. So I'm just going to peel that off now. Inside it's got 27 LED bulbs, so you get a great all-round cure, which you can see there. I did keep the blue bit on the bottom because when I'm swatching and stuff, my gel polish sticks to the bottom of my lamps, and I didn't want to ruin it because it's all nice and new. Oh my god, you can see my double chin proper there. So you can see these are magnets, so the bottom just sort of attracts to the, you know what I mean? It's a magnet. So this will cure both UV and LED gel products. So, in the one lamp, so you don't need a UV lamp or an LED lamp. It's, yeah. So you have to put your hand in and the sensor will pick up your hand. It doesn't just have, you can't just flick a button and it turns on, but I'll show you a good, I was trying here to see if it just turns on by itself for the 30 or 60 seconds, but it actually doesn't. But I'm going to show you a good trick that my Karen showed me, my bestie Karen, and Marie showed her, so it's we're passing on the advice, and it's pretty good advice too, I tell you, because I'll tell you what, it's been, yeah. Right, so these are the colours. I'm not going to go into too much detail on the colours, but I got one called Gina. I got the black and the white. I can't pronounce the names of the black and the whites. I think they're Swedish names. There's a really nice dark green there, which is called Annika, and one called Cami, which is a pink. Gina's a really nice one for, I think she'd be really good for French manicure. I'll show you her anyway, because we're going to use her in the video. And I can't see what the bottom ones are because my black recording box is in the way. But I've got some colours, and I also got a matte top coat, and I got a 2-in-1 top and, my alarm went off, my dinner's ready, a 2-in-1 top and base coat, which I don't like the 2-in-1 base and top coat as a top coat, so I've been using it as a base coat. But I do want to try their what's it called? Their tack-free finish, which is it's you know, it's basically a non-wipe top coat, I believe. So right, those are the colours that I've got. I'm going to be using Diamond Dust as well from Nail Sugar. This is a really beautiful iridescent fine glitter. So yeah, right, so that's gonna go, oh god, this colour, I don't know if it's Minnow or Minnow, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's the most gorgeous. I love this green, this kind of minty sort of turquoisey, I don't know what you call it, but I love it. So the first nail is going to be, this is going to be the second easiest nail from the whole set. It's not going to be overly difficult, I don't think. One nail I just can't stand it. All right, yeah, look, here we go. So if you get a buffing block, right, because when I put the tip in, it's not going to be big enough for the sensor to pick it up. It picks up my hand, but when I take my hand out, it's not big enough. But if you've got a buffing block, just pop that down the side and the sensor picks it up, and then that will cure for 60 seconds. So your gel polish gets cured, your buffer gets a tan, and it's all good. So that's that. So these cure in the lamp for 60 seconds, I believe. I've been curing them for 60 seconds anyway. And I hate, you know, the tips, these little cheapy plastic tips, I needed to file the side of this one because it's got a little bit that pokes out, which was a little bit annoying. So this is going to then go in the lamp. Right, while that's in the lamp, because I've got like a whole 60 seconds, I'm going to take Gina. I actually really like her. Now she looks like, she is actually slightly sheer, which is why I think she'd be really good for a French. Just sort of, you know, I don't know. She's just a really nice colour that I think people could use a lot. So if you see that, you can still see the blue tack underneath. There we go. So I think she's just going to be a really nice sort of base colour for lots of different designs. So in the lamp for 60 seconds. While that's in, I have now got my first nail out. I'm going to put a non-wipe top coat over the top of this, and we're going to sugar that Diamond Dust glitter into the non-wipe top coat. And the Diamond Dust glitter, I don't know if I said, I think I probably did. It's from Nail Sugar. I love this. It's one of my favourites. This is literally a staple. A big lump of glitter just fell out on that. I'm going to get that off before I cure it because I don't want there to be a little lump sticking out. But this is definitely a staple glitter that you need in your collection. Tap off any excess. I'm going to make sure you sugar all over the nail. And it doesn't matter if you put loads on, just tap the excess off before you pop it in the lamp. And I like to just carefully squidge the glitter in. I mean, I would do this with gloves on. Don't do it with your naked hand, just in case. You don't really want gel on your hands. So it's one of those do as I say, not as I do situations. And then I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure. When I sugar, sometimes I do like to slightly over cure just to make sure that the light has fully penetrated through the glitter, but that's entirely up to you. So while that's in, we're going in with Gina's second coat. Again, look, I just love that colour. So she's going to go in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And yeah, so she's in. She's in. Minnow's out. Take your hard brush and just brush off any like loose glitter. So you're not going to lose a lot of glitter doing this because the glitter will have cured into that top coat, and you're just left with this really gorgeous sugared look. I love Diamond Dust with this colour gel. It looks amazing in my opinion. So that's the first nail. To carry on with this nail, we're going to need a detailer brush. Now I'm using the Nail Sugar Natalie Mugridge detailer brush because it's the only brush you should have in my opinion. Actually, it's not the only brush you should have, but it is one of the brushes that you definitely need in your brush collection. This is the matte top finish. So this is it's a cloudy matte top coat, and it's quite thick, but you don't need lots on the nail. You just need to make sure you've got a nice even coat going all over the nail. And I just like to make sure that I have got the whole nail. Like, you want to make sure you definitely got down the side walls and the free edge, otherwise when you come to wipe off the tacky layer after you've cured, which is what we're going to do now. You don't want any shiny spots left. You want it all to be matte finished. I love this. This is almost like the new top coat in time. I've never really had, look, that's amazing, isn't it? Small things please small minds, don't they? That's what they say. Okay, so now we're going to add some of the colours to my little silicone palette here. So Annika, we're taking a bit of Annika. See, she's quite thick, so she's gonna make a nice sort of she's quite thick, bless her. I didn't mean that horribly. You could say that about me, couldn't you? She's going to be nice. They're just nice and pigmented is what I'm trying to say. Right, now this nail, God knows what I was doing here, but I absolutely mucked this up something incredibly. I wanted to do a swirl design. Oh, I didn't tell you. Right, so this set was inspired by an account on Instagram called Laurie's Nails. So I'll leave the link there. So you no, not the link, I'll leave it's there, look, that's the name of the Instagram account. Now her swirls were really nice, and I thought I don't want to do exactly the same because, you know, although I kind of done the same sort of colours and stuff, but I thought I don't know, I'll try and do something a little bit different. And I honestly, I don't know what I was doing. I'm currently doing a crystal placement course. I've purchased Scarlet Centre's crystal placement course because I really want to nail crystal placement because I love crystals and I want to use crystals more in the future. But I think after I've done that, I'm definitely going to see if I can get a swirls course because this is just, it's just shot. I don't even know what I was doing. There was no rhyme nor rhythm to this nail. So right, before I cure it, we're going to sprinkle the glitter over this. Now, if you don't want to if you just want it sort of textured, you can sprinkle with clear acrylic, and it will just make it look, it will make it look slightly raised, and it will make it look sort of like matte finished. But we obviously need some nail sugar glitter in there. So once that's come out, just using a hard brush, just sort of brush off any loose glitter. And then I'm going to take that white gel polish and I'm going to add some more really stupid swirls because I don't even know what I was thinking. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to sprinkle the glitter on before we've cured it. So I'll let you watch this and I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, so when it comes out, just give it a quick brush off and forget we ever did that nail. There we go. Weird. What was I thinking? Why did I change it? I don't know, but I wanted to show you because we all do things that are crazy sometimes, right? Please tell me we do. Okay, so for the marble, I'm just putting a little bit of minnow in the middle, and I'm going to run a little dotting tool through the three colours to sort of marble it up already. But don't over mix it. I'm just going to go through once. I don't know why I just went through once. I was trying to get a little bit off the end there. And yeah, so for the marble, I'm going to put a little bit of base coat on the nail. And this is supposed to help the gel polish sort of disperse a little bit. Whether it does or not, I don't know. There we go. It's so windy out today. It's crazy out there. I decided to run the dotting tool through the colour again. I just wanted it a little bit more squidged. And then you can use a flat brush to do this. I'm using my ombre brush. You need a brush that's flat, that's going to act a little bit like a shovel, you know, or a spade. So you can sort of scoop the colour up easily. And then we're just going to sort of place this onto the nail. I'm just going to place it on in sections. Don't worry if you've got sort of clear gaps in places, because where you've put the base coat, it is, although it's not an actual blooming gel, it is going to help the gel sort of spread out a bit. So I'm going to place a section through here. And once you've put all the colour on as well, you can sort of just go back in with your brush and encourage the gel to fill up, like here, sort of here, just to, you know, fill in particular, you know, any sort of gaps that you don't like, maybe. There we go. While it is also still wet, uncured, sorry, I'm gonna take some of the black gel polish. Again, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but I put a little bit on my palette there, and using my brush, I'm gonna just encourage some of the black through the marble, and I'm gonna put this in different places. If you want it, what's the word? I didn't want it too thick. I didn't want the lines too thick, so I put it on while the gel was still wet, uncured. If you want it a little bit to look a little bit thicker, then you can obviously cure it and then put the gel on, and you can make it look as thick as you want, I think. You know what I mean? Because it's not going to get sort of swallowed up by any other gel that may have been uncured. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then once you're quite happy with how it looks, you can pop that in the lamp for a full cure, and then everything is going to obviously then set in place. There we go. I'm going to keep it like that. Right, so now that has come out, I got way too much matte top coat on my brush here. I do wipe some back on the bottle there. You don't need masses. As long as you've got a nice even coat, you don't want a thick coat. So I've put that in the lamp to cure, and now I'm going to take off the tacky layer using my, what do you call it? No, it's not acetone. It's isopropyl alcohol. It's just alcohol. And we've got this nice matte finish. But to add a little bit of something extra to this marble now, I've got a little bit of non-wipe top coat there, and I'm going to place that in about 3 or 4 sections of the nail. I tried to do it over the sort of lighter parts of the nail, so where there's more white than, you know, sort of black or dark green. And then you can't see here, but I am sprinkling the diamond dust glitter over that uncured top coat, and then I'm going to pop that into the lamp, and I'll show you afterwards. Okay, yeah, once it's cured, wipe off the excess again. I say wipe off, more like brush off, because it's a hot brush. There we go. So you get this kind of like geode look when you do that as well. I just thought that looked quite nice. And then the last nail, I'm going to do 2 coats of Annika. I can say this name. So you can see this is a really nice pigmented one. This is just a thin coat as well. We are going to put 2 coats on. And I don't know if I might have cut it out, but yeah, I think I cut it out. But you could do, this nail could have been a white nail, or it could have been the lighter green, the minnow, if you wanted it to be. But because we're kind of starting to come out of summer now, I thought I'd do the darker green. There we go. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. I'm going to leave the link to the little nail shop where you can get the Blingline gel polish from in the description box below. If you want to get 10% off any nail sugar glitter, you can do so using my code NATMUG10. Thanks for watching, and I will see you beautiful on Thursday.